Yo, what's good? It's your boy Radio B. It's RVA Rap Elite, episode 48, Emcee recap breakdown. Waiting for Ease to pull up. And yeah, man, we're gonna get into what episode 48 was like. I'm sorry, 47. 48 is to come. 48 is April 16th. Of course, Tang and Biscuit, you see right there. You can get your tickets now, rbrapelite.com. Episode 47 was crazy. Definitely a historic episode. It was one of our illest, man. I would definitely say, man, if you were in the building, I'm sure you felt the energy. It was incredible. Really had a super competitive cipher. We had a different format about how we did the cipher. If you were in the building, you got to witness that. It was everybody was broken up into their draft teams as far as going up on the stage. It definitely gave a different feel. It mixed up the energy. It mixed up the levels of the MCs throughout the night. Super dope. I'm so happy with the new format. What up, Ease?
Peace.
So that particular night we did have a guest judge, which was Name Brand. I don't know if Name Brand is going to be able to make it to the recap tonight. So me and E's going to get started here. I have to play this a little differently because I don't have them all. I don't have all the ciphers. This may make things easier. We'll see. But I don't have all the ciphers broken up into, as all at one file. Might actually make things easier, but we'll see how it goes. What's good, Ease?
Chilling. Just trying to turn the brightness on my screen down a little bit. It's popping.
Those that are tapped in on the Rap Elite YouTube, and there's also those that are able to be tapped in on the Facebook group. Hold on real quick. Let me share this. For those that have never tapped into one of these before, this is what we do. What we do is we review the cipher as it went down, and we give some feedback on what we see. Also, kind of give some explanation about where we were at with our scoring. So it's a little bit of all of that. And we just get an opportunity. The difference, although it doesn't play straight through the whole cipher, is that it is the fully mixed down audio with all of the fixings that the final footage has. We'll be providing MCs y'all final footage after this. But let's get started. Fuck it. First two MCs were Grand Millie and Remo. Shout out to Remo. I know he was saying before the cipher he definitely wanted his feedback, freestyle or not. But reviewing the footage, I know he wrote or written, didn't get through it. It was kind of like just more so repeating, the same thing. So it really isn't anything I could really give feedback on. Grand Millie wasn't able to get through his rhyme. So I know he's coming back with a vengeance as well. Nah, we won't be reviewing a 5-on-5. Strictly open cipher in this one. But Lucas did hold it down for Team 7, so we're gonna check out Lucas. Let me share my screen.
Yo, can you hear me good? Yo, can you hear me?
Can you hear?
You said what?
Are you seeing? What's this is all that's showing? Was it showing the video?
Nah, I didn't see anything.
That's kind of crazy.
How do I sound though?
You sound straight. Oh man. So
I heard something though. I heard something playing. Am I tripping?
yeah, it was playing, but it's not showing.
I actually just got socks on, man. Illa, speaking of Illa in the chat. Peace, Illa Styles in the chat.
Oh, I see. That's what we need. Boom. Ah. Ha. Ha. There we go. There we go.
I'm gonna get this shit. Yeah. Shout out 7. Yeah, I'm from a state so overlooked. So many greats up on that list, it ain't our fault they never looked. Set appointments for attention, impossible, they overbooked. Hydraulics, we keep it bouncing, no quiet, but just for you. My partner's popping off properly, problem is they ain't proof. Philosophy doesn't change, my pockets in a masseuse. We stretching it out, massaging the paper to make it loose. To grow it like dough for piece it and baking it with some juice. My savior don't play no games, taking aim, we still gonna shoot. That's Virginia. In the 4, baby, is making a lose. Maybe the babies will learn something by staying in school, or be like us, dreaming and being considered the fools. Pity the fool, it may be small, but bitch, my city is full. If you outside with the right people, you ain't sleeping till 2. And I don't mean to in the morning, I mean to in the afternoon. Moving reality, attracting improvement, baby brainiac. I'm Stewie, I'm just lacking the cool wit. You might get clapped by your shooter or any kid that you cool with. Drop off the baggage, and if they try to hate, let them have it. I learned through life, it's often better to ignore the dramatic. Yeah, I ain't here to keep the peace, I'm here to see them bleed. Take some heads off, walk inside the room, they all weak in the knees. It's a whole lot of y'all, it's only one of me. The craziest part about it, I found that's all I really need. Devastation, watch it unfold before your very eyes. If you gon' sleep, you should probably wait till the day you die. I'm so dope, you ain't gotta touch me, you'll still be high. I'm so dope that I had to say it a second time. Stressing why, when I know damn well that I am the guy. Guaranteed to win it, I'm always going the extra mile. You won't go the distance, man, how your ass don't even drive. Please don't try to face me, it's likely that you will not survive. And that's my time, yeah,
Fire. First, that was the first time for Lucas. I would have definitely great performance, great vocal projection, confidence, clarity. One thing I will speak on, in comparison, like this is with mixed audio, so if I give feedback to somebody about vocal projection or clarity, just know you didn't sound like this in the building. so there's that part of it. But I can tell you for sure, Lucas, the Godfather, definitely did project and was clear in the building. I feel like he did some dope things pen wise. But I would have definitely liked a little bit more complexity in some of the in some of those lines and things like that. But there's different things he did performance wise with the breaking it up with the and like I liked a lot of what he did as far, especially a first timer.
He started out strong for sure.
Yeah. What you think?
Like I said, I think he started out strong towards the end. The towards the end, the flow and the lyrics weren't hitting as much as they were in the beginning. But overall, I feel like for it to be his first time, it was definitely a strong showing. For it to be his first time at the Rapper League.
For sure, absolutely. Definitely want to see him back. He's not signed up for episode 48, unfortunately. But hopefully we'll have him back soon. But yeah, shout out to Lucas the Godfather. I wouldn't say anything to change on your performance. I would just say,
let's go.
Push the pen a little harder.
Yeah, that's exactly the words I was going to use. Just push a little harder.
I like the storytelling. I like the scenery setting. You know what I'm saying? And like bringing people into the vision of the city. But let's get some more metaphors, a little more cleverness, a little more some Easter eggs, some things some punches maybe. I think he's got a great delivery to land punches if he was to put that type of effort into his pen. So that would be my only takeaway. All right, so we got next up is Jay Smooth, aka Weems.
Weemsville, that's for the records. No second guessing, transporter music. Support your music, play that shit in the trunk. Let's go. Shit. They wanted the big and baddest. Yeah, they wanted the foulest. Yeah, they want to see it talking all the malice. Yeah, I've been popping shrooms, smoking out with Alice. Yeah, they want to see me with the Mad Hatter around the round table and shit. Take you down the round, yeah, down the rabbit hole. Pop a red pill, pop a blue pill, man, what is your will? Yeah, they trying to say they get it, but they did it for a thrill. But I'm gonna tell you how the hell it be. Wings for the Ville, and that's off the top, you see. I don't need no hoodie, I got my own, don't you see? That's independent, the label, and I'm standing stable, see? 2 feet on the ground, 2 up, 2 down. VA love a state of mind, holding the ground. And if they wanna understand where I'm from the slums, I get it from the mud. You know what it do, the dirt road, one way in and one way out. The dirty South, man, that's where I'm talking about. And if they're trying to say they talking and they wanting the clout, and then I holla at Blind Fury and I shout them out, and then I rep that 3 and T. That's for the production flow. Trying to say they get it, but it's Weemsville production go. Yeah, they trying to understand promotion, what they want to know. I'ma put them on the river, let the bodies let them go. Trying to understand where I stand as a man. Off the top, let them know. Freestyle, I let them know. Talking what they write, recite. Talking what they know to dike. I'ma hold a sight. Yeah, it's just the red eye, the flight that I be on. And if they really want to know, talking what is real. The Rick City, I be on. North side, shout them out. And they know where I be. They'll spit us what they talk. Man, I sitting in the beat. Hey, I stay that way. Love a state of mind to grind. Trying to understand the prime. Trying to understand the grind. Put it off the beat to go. Trying to understand the flow. But if you want to stand the man, put it off the 2 stand to go. Because it's Wings for the Ville. Pop it like you talking, but you know it is ill intentions with the C, but I do what is free. That's off the top of the dome. And if you know about me, man, I rep it, I step it. I've been standing tall. That's day one shit. What you know about it? I've been here in the city 13 years and down. And if they trying to see me, I'll be standing the ground. Wingsville, that's the production flow. Let's go.
All right. Jay Smooth. Now, normally, here's the thing. So, all right.
What do you mean?
It's hard to critique.
What? What are we talking about?
It's hard to critique because you freestyling. A lot of times, and with the freestyling, whether you do it well or whether you don't do it well, it's hard to critique because one, I can't tell you how to think on the fly. But what I can say is if you're going to freestyle, and the reason why I bring this up is it's not this for Jay Smooth, for Weems, it's not a case of him forgetting his rhyme, right? And that's the only reason that I actually played it, because it's not that he's forgetting his rhyme. That's his approach to the cipher. His approach to the cipher is to freestyle.
I would like to hear him write something though, man, because he got. I like his swag on the stage. Like I feel like his approach to a written rap would be fire. I don't know what that sounds like.
Hold on, what's Ella say? He should incorporate the word game in his performance if it's going to be off the top. Only person I've seen with exactly. So here's right. So we've seen now with the platform is not, and we've had this discussion with Jay Smooth happen in the chat before and after the cipher, because the conversation around freestyling came up, and he felt like maybe that based on like the response to it was that maybe there was some discrimination against freestyling. There's no discrimination on the platform against freestyling. King Fizzle actually won his hoodie freestyling in the sudden death. But what he did that was special is he rapped about everything that you could see
right
on the wall, all the artwork and murals on the walls. He tied all that together in a really dope lyrical way that everyone could see and relate to. And it like that was one of the craziest, if not the craziest, sudden death versus we've ever had, and the craziest response to a sudden death we've ever had. You know what I'm saying?
And we've had some good freestyle moments in Rap Elite history.
Ice James. So like Illa said, Ice James, he came in season 2 and I think in the Dark Room and Champion and was doing the word incorporation, have everybody giving words and was rhyming off the words, was killing it. You know what I'm saying? Like
when Trig came through and won the 5 on 5.
Oh yes. I'm glad you were. Yes, Trig with the 5 on 5, going crazy with the freestyle. But it's But at the end of the day, you're getting judged on what comes out of your mouth. You're not getting any curve points for freestyling. And when I listen to this verse, I want to be able to critique this verse like you wrote on it for the whole month, like everybody else. And if I was to critique that verse based on the fact that you wrote it and rapped it exactly as you wrote it, then I'm not going to score you high. And that's what I scored you based on. You know what I'm saying? And that's where the 5s is coming in at. So it's no slight to anybody's creative process, performance process, anything like that. But at the end of the day, we're not going to change the scale that you graded on based on a handicap that you create for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has the beat a full month in advance to prepare, and that's the purpose that we provided, when you sign up, so that you can be prepared. You know what I mean? And that just wasn't good rapping. No offense.
And I mean, I think you could tell based on the reaction in the room, like whether or not you're gonna get a higher score on the freestyle or you're gonna get a lower score. Like if it wasn't too much reaction from the room or the judges, because when somebody's freestyling and killing it, like that garners sometimes more of a reaction than somebody doing it with regular, written raps.
Exactly, and that's what I always tell people. Like freestyle can be a super weapon, right? Like it could be a superpower. You know what I'm saying? Because you can do things with a freestyle that a written rapper can't do. You know what I'm saying? You can incorporate things and create moments that a written rapper will have a much more difficult time doing, because you have everything that's going on around everybody to pull in. But you have to be excellent at the craft of freestyling if you're going to do it. And then I think the other thing that makes it difficult in this format is it's 2 minutes. It's 2 minutes of rapping. So you got to make that freestyle interesting and coherent for 2 whole minutes. That's a lot harder to do than what we often see. You know what I'm saying? So, hey.
or kill it for a minute and 30.
Right.
Something crazy.
And step out.
Yeah.
Right. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta be able to create those moments one way or another, either with your pen or your freestyle. So shout out to Jay Smooth. We definitely would love to have you back. It's no slight. But I just wanted him to know that it's all fair, it's all love. Sean King, the man that shot this footage.
Look, check it. I said I loved you when I meant that. Falling from the stars, I guess we didn't brace for impact. Found my exit route, soon I found out she was an empath. Baby girl, that's just quick math. Look. It'll take a while to get everything that they planned me. Made her bust off 2 fingers, she came in handy. Niggas spit real dandy, still ain't gon' win no Grammy. When these shots reconnect like a big old family. I've been screwing this game up, a bit of a man whore. My girl took a plan B, it's not what we planned for. These niggas will shoot knees to see what you stand for. Planning to fail, since you failing to plan more. These guns like Flintstones, bit of a bam bam. The fact that this black skin can get you on dash cams. Water and THC, the perfect elixir. I don't know if I live it, but I can quote it from scripture. All my niggas is real niggas, I hope you would know. Every day like a time bomb, just waiting to blow. Put it all on the line, we ain't sniffing no coke. But this product is so pure, you know that it's dope. I've been willing to risk it all, got nothing to lose. Been surviving on fast food and rhythm and blues. Put a stamp on a passport with nothing in bank. Gotta drive to this pipe dream with plenty in tank. Look, willing to give you everything that I never had. A big house on the hill, but the carpet shag. Talk a good game. When they shoot, never land a shot. Call my gun Sprite, so be careful when the soda pop. Yeah, hold up. Hey, I said be careful when the soda pop. I said be careful when the soda pop. Look. I don't mind playing the fool as long as you know that you fooled. I told you I'm spitting that gas this year, it's like maybe a pool. I move with the type of criteria they didn't teach you in school. Niggas won't live for the culture, but down by chasing the cool. Bubblegum, all in the dish. So many choppers, which one do I pick? So many targets, which one do I hit? Pick up the bounty and flooded my wrist. Homie, I'm grieving the loss of a friend. Never thought I would be sober again. I lost my son and it happened again. Stupid if I didn't go for the win. Walk in my face, butterfingers, I cannot catch a case. Butterfinger, that's a bar to your face. I slid it in like I'm stealing the base. Look.
Tough. Great first performance. Yeah, man, delivery, clean, smooth, content dope. He had lines in there. Some lines were a little lazy, but overall, I thought it was dope. I gave him a 9.5. I probably would say I might have dropped it maybe a 0.5. I probably would have gave it a 9. You know what I'm saying? But I thought that was an incredible first performance. And that probably would put me closer in line with the other scores. So you had an 8, Brand had an 8.5. What did you think of Sean King?
I thought it was good. I thought it was dope. He had some dope lyrics, nice delivery, you know what I'm saying? I feel like he could do better. Like for that to be his first showing on Rap Elite, I feel like he could push up to 9.5 if he push the pen harder and just like, I don't know if those pauses in the verse were playing or not,
but it could have been a little smoother.
Yeah,
playing.
Yeah.
I would say that too. I would say if that was planned, then you might want to like smooth out that transition a little bit better, because it kind of gave a feel like you might have lost the rhyme a little bit. But I could tell by the way he switched the flow that there was a plan there. You know what I'm saying? There definitely was a plan there.
Right.
It just might not have happened the way it came out. So I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But
I feel like he could take it higher.
Yeah, he definitely could take it higher. Which and when in saying that, that's not saying like, yo, you didn't do good. It's just like, yo, it's the potential is clearly there for you to be like one of those high scorers. You know what I'm saying? So it's just really minor tweaks. I feel like a few more potent lines and just kind of stacking that content a little bit more, you know what I'm saying? Then I think we right where we need to be. Shout out to Sean King, he did his thing. Real life. See, that was the cool thing about this new format, man. You was getting, you know what I'm saying, top guys. What, this like the sixth?
Hey, look, story time. Look, so let me tell you, growing up, just how we have fun. Went from the Sega to Nintendo to the PS1, then to the park to play ball up till we got jumped. Then hit the Ave like fuck that, let me see that gun. I'm about revenge. Hey, you ever been to war with your friends? Cross the line too far, it ain't no calling amends. The worst part is nobody's ever taught to forgive. They called him a bitch. Now every day he walk with his grip. The shit's wild. What's wild is he never balled up his fist. That black power gets devoured more we load in the clips. Get paid in full, a true story. Richard Porter was Mitch. Shout outs to Radio Blitz, cause he offering this. I'm on a block. I was raised by some offensive men. Y'all know how offensive men do the blocks, blocking the blitz. I'm popping my shit, cocky as shit, piranha with fish. Y'all not on my list, I'm grandfather then. It's kinda like y'all mama, my kids been minding my biz. Nobody to vent, had traumas since kids, so we just keeping bottle of men. Oh, I just twist and hit the bottle again. Found me my friend. Count on my sins, every single dollar I spend. Okay now, put that round like okay, wow, watch this. I could break down a word like breakdown. Watch this. It be REs with 8Ks and DOWs in the end. But that's just a shakedown for ease. If he slight me on the win, this pain talk as if my funny bone had a voice. Explain to y'all how to make it out the trenches and by choice. Or I be entertaining niggas when I entertain biscuit. Give out brand new whippings when I break a nigga ribbon. You know how brand new ribbons on a new whip, super smooth how I do this. You think I can't shine with a T? Baby, you're foolish. I know you lost my mind trying to memorize these rhymes. Blame my zodiac sign with my mood switch. Super random, they can't stand them. The way they be flowing, we throw tantrums. Way we handle is best you have some coverage from Anthem. Give a nigga a smooth ass beat like it came with a sample. I bet on my team just like a FanDuel. That's FanDuel. That's real life. That's my name. Better scrub it in your head like shampoo. I roll up weed at the Fronta and Bamboo, and they just can't stand you when you gonna be performing like me. What can't do? There's nothing I can't do. Shout out to y'all. I love y'all, man.
Crazy.
Yeah, I think you might have needed to boot. I think he predicted you're low balling him on that one. He said a lot of shit. The grandfather, then the ribbon. It's a lot. He went crazy.
Yeah, he went crazy for a stretch in there.
He went crazy. Besides the couple word slips in there, which weren't real significant stumbles, I would say
it was fire, but I wouldn't say it was a 10.
If it's, you know what? Because of the word slips and not sticking the landing at the end, you're right. I'd say you're right. I'd say my 10. I would have still probably gave him the 9.5.
Based on the verses that I've given 10s throughout rap league history, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
But shit was fire.
Definitely fire. I think that means that the score evened out where it was supposed to be.
I mean, I could even if I would have bumped it up to a 9, it still wouldn't have made.
It wouldn't have said that.
Right. As far as the sudden death was concerned.
That's 100% correct.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's definitely one of the best verses of the night. Probably the second best. No, not the second.
I had it being my second best, but I'll see if that.
I would say top 5 verses of the night for sure.
For sure. So Coinky Dink, right? Right after him goes Chef Token. Make sure that y'all check out Chef Token versus Real Life on Southpaw Battle Coalition if you have not watched it yet. That battle is crazy.
And not to mention, I mean, I did judge that battle, gave Real Life, you know what I'm saying, favorable scores on that.
You did?
So, you know what I'm saying? I need some love for that. Why he ain't show me no love for that? You know what I'm saying?
He said, "Yo, why y'all don't be recognizing when he be giving everybody, give people the good scores? See? Nobody want to shout him out. Everybody want this.
No spoiler. Watch the battle to see the final outcome. You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
word. Shout out to Mr. Rel. I did see that, Ella. What up, Simone? Yeah, let's keep it going. Chef Token.
The variance in my style makes me the scariest. The way I've been slipping the punch, that's what a parry is. I do put a ring on your finger, you thinking marriage shit. Call him, your life on the line. Don't get your signal mixed. Been in the mix, my hands in the bowl. Just bad the sweetest shit. Left hand can grip on the pitch. This one I'm finna lift. The right been too good with the wrist. I can't afford to risk a handcuff or slap on my shit. Just left my lawyer's brisk. The 46 keep coughing on shit until the back is hit. Backwoods is strong than a bitch. My Sonny Bono spliff. Romo sitting deep in the pocket, jet like a Nautilus. Carbon grip the hollow of your head like I forgot the tip. Bullet point you right to the grave, and that's a shot assist. When nothing's fine, I Jack Bowers Eddie edition. On the clock for that raw ready with 2 4s or another 48. Trying to survive when the rain fall, but the game was late. My form is great, but the hook ugly like Foreman face. More steak with the grill work is a warning phase. Morning shaves is not why I keep razor blades. I'm 7:30 still eating early like running eggs. And if you begged and the birdie told me that nigga dead. And yeah, I'm afraid with a K and Ruger, now nigga scared. Sleeping on me a bad choice, don't make your bed. Solo act, but I best play in the background. Post up in the best move is to back down. I sack towns with that Mike Bibb and that Pass Wild. I'm Pass Wild, turning in on niggas to hash browns. I pass round like collection plates, that's cash now. I stand ground, never hesitate, but I stand down. Man down on my Kobe shit, nigga, hands down. You playing rounds on the nigga, you got to plan around. I'm scheduling ass whoopings by the time I settle in. Infrared jump on the man like it's a Retro 6. Long arms on the rant, and y'all ain't new to this. Getting trained how to punch, make me a pugilist. Bruise your shit with the right cross like a crucifix. Lights off when I get off the corner, tune your shit. You feeling stupid, bitch.
Hard verse. Definitely had some lines in there. I like the Kobe line. I like the Foreman line. I love the Sonny Bono line. My thing, when I told Chef this, is gotta switch that flow up. When you everything sounds the same. So there gives no conviction to the lines. It doesn't allow your lines to stand out, your penmanship to stand out, because you kind of rapping it. Plus, these types of rhymes that you're kicking actually don't go with that kind of flow. Like that flow is like real, like real just cool, like laid back type of flow. Like the rhymes that you kicking is gutter. So it's like you really got to figure out how to. That's why I think the battle rap scene for his content worked so much better. Like it allowed his work to like shine, his pen to shine, and what he's saying to shine, and the believability of it. the way you rhyming over that beat don't give me that same level of believability. So that would be my challenge, is to change the flow up, change the rhyme pattern a little bit. What you think?
I concur.
My man. All right, so intro verse. Shout out to intro verse. We did drop the card today. The flyer today for the next Southpaw card.
These battles spicy.
Yeah. The battles at Boombox is going down April 23rd at RVA Boombox. One of those battles that are going down at that event is Introverse versus C Spicy. I think that's going to be crazy. We split some of these MCs up in the teams where I'm coaching a few of them and Henny's coaching the other few. Henny has Introverse. This battle was actually supposed to go down at School of Southpaw, but but Spicy wasn't able to do that one, so we had to reschedule it. But Henny's got Introverse in his squad. I got C Spicy, so I'm excited to see this battle go down. I know both of them definitely look to step their pens up. It'll be each of their second battles. So y'all can drop y'all predictions in the comments here. Would love those. But yeah, man, get your tickets, rvarapelite.com. You can get your tickets for episode 48, and you can get your tickets for the battles at Boombox right now.
The damn macho man, Randy Savage with the elbow drop. Business at hand, took the triple beam when the elbow drop. Shock the world with thunder shots like an elder god. How they spawn, searching for another planet to terraform. Hit like a cannonball, the pyramid clouds of aerosol. Paint pictures of straight vicious lyrics and you choke on them all. Ancient sigils, spit on the wall and piss and blood. My breath infests your chest, coughing up your sickened lungs. Play upon your nerves, predatory, you're what I prey upon. Grabbing tight my sacrifice at the altar I pray upon. Dog, I ain't the one, I'll blind you like you face the sun. Roll in your living room, knock you out, you taste the rug. This grenade blow you to bits, I get my bacon from. Your mom's cooking's the only time you get a taste of love. Major stun, I'm the greatest one to ever take the dub. Highest form of eloquence to speak from the creator's tongue, raise him up. My groove empiric, how we drain your blood straight. Fearless, my spirit hits you harder than Haitian rum. You insect, you earwig, give your hitters a greater sum. Your heart race up if you ain't got a god, you dare to pray to some. Kick you through a bus door, bars darker than snuff porn. Punishment glutton, you're the motherfucker I hunt for. Grime is massive, see me on screen like designer graphics. Prophetic passion, raise a staff, create a title passage. Pulling out the switch like I heard my vinyl smash. And every time I see the belt, I tell myself that I will have it. Dub in sight, all I see is winning, cause love is blind. Victory taste the wine, crush my ops like muscadines. The only time you do it right is when you're much maligned. Protect your mind from whatever thoughts may try to rush inside. I apply my rhymes outside of radio's reach. I guess my Molly plug's dry cause shit ain't hitting with these. But I maintain my craft, it ain't my mission to stress. With inflation, the dollar's gone, even the nickel is F. Remain focused, insane dopeness ain't a vision to stretch. Big picture the whole time, it's all the view from the nest. Word.
That hitting with ease line was crazy. The Molly, that was kind of nuts. The Nicholas F line was crazy too. He definitely, that's one of the better introverse cipher verses that we've heard in a while. I felt like he kind of got a little stagnant for a minute. I felt like that one was a little bit of a breakout. I liked the different rhyme patterns he was hopping in, and I liked the way that he closed that verse out. What you think?
It was a fire verse. You definitely appreciate it more with the mix on there, hearing everything. Clear.
Yeah.
It was a fire verse. He was saying a lot of shit.
Yeah, the Muscadine line. I like that line too. That was crazy. Yeah, shout out to intro.
Really pinpoint what he needs to do to get more of that crowd reaction for some of the shit he be saying though.
Yeah, so to speak on that, I think I think that still falls back into some of the same thing that we've always had with introverts, is that the rhyme scheme is like there's a certain rhythm to it. It's kind of the same situation as Chef Token. So it's like there's this rhythmic, it's like that is cool, but it also leaves you with a monotony on the content. So it's like the content doesn't hit as hard because there's no punctuation on it. So it's like kind of just like it's kind of all flowing together.
Yeah, everything's just leading into the next.
Right.
Breathe.
So it also feels like you don't mean it as much. When you do that, gives this element of it doesn't ever feel like, oh shit, he said that. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't till the end. Like those lines, the Ease line and Nick line, those lines kind of were said with some punctuation on it. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like a lot of the lines that introverts had in there, if he rapped them with that same type of punctuation or allowed the breathing room for that type of punctuation, some of those lines would have hit harder as well. So I think it's really the same feedback for introverts that I have for Chef Token in this instance. And that's something that's continuous, not just this time, but that's kind of just how both of them do. So I would ask that y'all break out of y'all comfort zones, which is the flows that you are typically used to rapping in. Trey St.
I'm hell raising, like demons beneath me, the hell Hades. I'm spell casting incantations on papers, warlock engravings left behind me in the wake of my presence. So devastating how I slay them. The type of mind that will sapiens upward climb from Mother Nature to a greater divine sense of self-pride with no divide. A monument against ties that we'd otherwise drown in and die by ourselves. Left to fight through the hurricane winds like a kite, trying to connect with the sky. Before we die though, fuck a plane trip. The Visa's plane tickets look great and nice, but still can't pay to take one day back in time. The shade on my shine they throw at me, bring an umbrella to mine. Man, they ain't listening, I'm flared up like shots for helping the sky. Fuck with me, you'll get lit up from the hip up. Left on the side of the street, seconds from death when pedestrians find you. Feet from the scene with fresh on the ground. Your intestines left with festering piles. With death meant design, your flesh infested with flies. It's evident with the words, I'm a specialist. You can't measure the guy. Headstrong, seen bohemian trials. The test of the line, hearted pride. My tribe eclectic derived from a different cloth than polyester and cotton. Leather and line souls. This old soul poetry. And it's pleasure prescribed. Heavenly lines. I spit like Gilgamesh's deathly collide with perilous tides. I done face treachery triumphs. I'm stepping up now, so bitch gon' step aside or get victimized. Left as a vicious crime. When feds arrive, want no chance to find a method of revival for that nigga's vitals. He just a mess on the ground. I played with my hounds for way too long. Now y'all gonna need a bomb squad, cause we leveling towns when I blow up like the Hindenburg. We bringing Zeppelins down, deadly weapon I bound to bring doomsday Normandy veteran style. Stepping in, bitch, hit after hit, domestically violent on the beat. Get stepped on more than a child around here, y'all motherfuckers get wild. Act out of line, who choreographed all you mimes? Stuck in the box, can multiply, you still be cubic in size compared to my rhymes. A true Goliath, man, David faced me and died. Someone told y'all lies, bow down to meet your destined demise. This how giants see wine and dining. I'm trying to live like a god, so pantheonic. Treasure chest filled up with riches and diamonds. You vivid shining up on my neck and wrist, shit glistening like water. That kid a power for it. I was kinda lawless, running with Los Angeles like California. Was heavenly blind to them blessings disguised in impressionable times with some terrible guys. Anointed though.
Yo, we bringing
so much shit, dog.
so much shit. We bringing Zeppelins down. Fucking yo, Gargamesh. Yo, like yo.
Yeah, God,
This is how giants want.
I couldn't.
Yeah, yo, that's why your brand not on here. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy, you know. Because also, I would have liked him to watch that back, because the feedback that Brand did give was that he felt like it was the performance was lacking. He was saying that he wasn't really, engaging the crowd with his eyes, and I don't agree with that.
That nigga was cooking.
Yeah, he was cooking. His performance is very controlled, but he's looking around. I mean, he has shades on, so obviously he's not making direct eye contact, but he's looking around, he's raising, he's pointing at things, he's going up from the floor back to the audience, but it's because of the style of his rapping that his performance actually matches it. If he was being like all extra hype, that wouldn't even fit the rhymes that he kicks. You know what I'm saying? It's like a real like street poet type of vibe. You know what I'm saying? And he kicking it like a street poet. You know what I mean? And I think that was a miss. Definitely a miss on because I mean I gave that a 9.5. You gave it a 9. Brand gave it a 7.5. So that was an egregious low score. You know what I'm saying?
Too, but
and even with that, he still landed at number 7. You know what I'm saying? But just another 0.5 would have put him in the top 5. You know what I mean? And if that score was in line with our scores, would have put him tied for top 3. So, but all is well. You know what I'm saying? He is definitely signed up for episode 48. Look forward to seeing him again. This is 2 great months in a row.
Nah, if he come with that same shit,
you know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be a problem.
And the beat that we got for this month is crazy too. I think it definitely falls in the line that someone like himself, he'll probably do really well with that.
You might have to write some bars this month.
Yeah. I'll send you the beat. Sound Mind. Shout out to Sound Mind. All right. I think this is Bond.
Look, I admire the haters, got much love for my fans. I'm tired of being underrated, it's only right I get the upper hand. Catch them by surprise, I am exactly what they say I am. Still more than what meets the eye, balling instant grams for gratification. Weighing options outside the box that's far greater. Trap conversations, making the killing puzzle lifestyle. That's word to John Kramer, no game playing. Filling slots, feathers ruffle when feeding flocks on major. Spiritual education got me picking locks against ticking clocks while building blocks. Grinding like no other with an ambition so rare. Deciding to aim for the top with crosshairs. Shooting for my dreams instead my nightmares. Bleeding and dying. Ayo Radio B, I'm KTD with them by facing my own fears. Top tier, envy in the air. Angels feel my pain once they hear how I made it through the rain. Super soaked out the mud with it. Creativity, my strong suit. East side attributes, metal jacket foolproof. Dressed for success, exterior made of steel. Actual scars on my heart, beating on my chest still. Niggas need a reality check. Tell them send me the bill. Till then, I write these words with a braille pen to make sure they feel me. Mojo mystery, hieroglyphic symbol. Shout out to Ant for the instrumental. Striking deja vu, mental lapse. As if I was jogging memories, underdog story. I really done paid dues, making history. Expel demons that held me back. Been using that same power to propel me forward. Picking up the slack, never quitting. Couldn't imagine losing no match.
All right. So, Bonkers, there's a number of things to work on. One is the flow and the spacing in your rhymes. Like you have this thing of trying to, in order to get to the rhyme, like you having to drag your words, like history in entity. Like when you have to do shut up, please. When you have to do that, that is poor rhyme structuring and poor rhyme patterning. You know what I'm saying? You have to fit the rhymes. You have to have enough words in there in a rhythm that carries you through without having to stretch your words to fit into those spaces. That is something that, you know, that those are fundamental rhyming things. You know what I'm saying? Fundamental rhyming things. So it's working on the flow, working on the delivery 100%. That's really the number one. The content is a whole nother issue. right now, I think there are dope concepts that you have in coming to these lines, but they're not coming. They're like kind of half baked, and then like the bars are not all rhyming. So it's rhyming more, building that flow in, and then working that content up. But I think this is an improvement for sure from the last season performance. Each month it is, I would say, is getting a little bit better. But these are things that definitely you want to work on: that flow, the rhyme pattern, and then upping the content.
Listen, I am beyond all reproach, so they can't like me. I let it ring, and it keep ringing. Scam likely. Don't ever treat me like I'm some kind of punk. I only sold crack for a week, but breadcrumbs and soap for $1. I'm real tough, and I paid all my dues, nigga. I broke the rules just to prove I can't lose, nigga. Go get your tool and bust the move, nigga. And I don't forget shit. Hulk Hogan, we still coming for you, nigga. I defeated the ops. You be with the cops. Get the video chopped. Believe it or not, you beef with the rock. Your people get shot. Lay it all out to see what we got. A devious plot. My niggas is niggas, the kings of the block. I be on the beach with my feet off the dock. I feel just as free as Diddy in the drop. Breathe and stop. I'm on my Q-tip. If I call you bitch, you ain't gon' do shit. I got the strength of 5 gorillas, and I will beat the shit out of one of these extra robbing niggas. They be like, hibbity bibbity, get in the ring with me, intro critically. Niggas can't fuck with me lyrically, literally sit on the cusp of divinity. Don't ask me, God knows. My uncle still smoking the Marlboros, so now buying Philip Morris has become one of my goals. I want all the smoke. Now what's worse, the devil you know or the God you don't? Be smart, logical, then put you in the box as small as possible. Avoid the obstacle shit, that's all that I could do. They got it out for you, they're sowing doubt for you. Ain't got no budget, but got a big ass bag of clout for you. And you accept it, cause when you was young, you felt neglected. And now they showing you a little attention and some affection. But it's all misdirected, you ain't catch the missing lesson. You want the shining, but it's more Kubrick than Smith & Wesson. The shit's depressing, but it's all part of a bigger section. The seems separate, you look close, the shit's connected. I wrote this shit at breakfast. That's how you start the day. And I don't give a fuck because all this fake. I just keep showing love amongst all the hate. They say why rock still rapping? Because God is great.
Okay.
I thought that was hard. Rock Raw. Lots of dope punches in there. Love the Kubrick line. I like the flow switches. I do think one thing that hurts Rock Raw and is it's not like a real big enunciation issue, but it's like a slight enunciation thing. Sometimes it's like he has this nasally thing about when he rhymes. And I don't know if that changes depending upon the rhyme, the tone of voice that he uses, but sometimes it gets more nasally than others, and it makes some of the rhymes or some of the words come out not as crisp or clear. And then, delivery wise, I think some of those flows some of the deliveries aren't as compelling as others. Although it's dope to see the switch, sometimes it doesn't give maybe the impact that is desired. I really, really enjoyed this verse though. I'm kind of more so, I would say, nitpicking it than anything because I thought it was a dope verse. I scored it high. I probably would have dropped it down at a 0.5. I scored it 9.5. But I'd have probably given it a 9, maybe even an 8.5. I did say that I will be scoring harder, tougher going forward. Been a little generous this month. I mean, this season so far. So that's me on record. I told them Emcee's in the chat for this month that was the case. So they know what to expect. What'd you think?
I thought it was a cool verse. Feel like it stepped up the lyrical content a little bit. And some of the like the words were not too too clear. It's like a little mumbly.
Mhm.
But I liked his presence, his delivery. You know what I'm saying?
I like his humor. I like the personality that he gives in his verses. You know what I'm saying? I think that he has a
Like he was spitting. Like you could tell he was spitting. It was
Right.
a cool verse. It was just it wasn't the clarity wasn't all the way there.
Yeah, I think that's really the major issue is the clarity, and it goes in and out throughout the verse. But so I'm not sure what to tell him to control it because it does seem like there's a thing. It's not like a how he's saying the words per se, more so how they're coming out. I'm not sure what the fix is on that, but that's the holdup for me, and I think clearly for Ease as well, and probably the audience. But shout out to Rock Raw. Rock Raw is dope. Nux Young.
Yeah. Hey.
Hey,
Check. Be looking at the finish line, so they be trying to kick it like a sneakerhead at finish line. I'm vintage wine smooth, way beyond cool. If you finish line, I redefine what they call truth. This is what they call proof, cause you know that's in the pudding. 80s baby, 90s flow, but 2000s really took me to some places I got lost, like a sailor on the ship and I got tossed. I was trying to ride the wave and I fell off, entangled with the streets where entanglements are dangerous. They really leave you sleep, headshot before you get a chance to skeet. My mama throwing prayer shots, may her soul rest in peace. My tongue is like a loaded clip, I unload on this beat, trying to walk a straight line like a fold or a crease, but it's cold outside and them squares catch the heat, so keep them haters out your circle before you end up in some beef, trying to break the same cycle, get the track up off repeat. Most these clowns, they just delete, looking for a place to eat, attach they self to something special, see the blood up on their cheeks, literally they just a sucker, don't you get that close to me. Pandemic mind frame, gotta give them 6 feet, but you end up 6 feet, so profound when I speak, make words that's go teach lessons. I speak freely like speak easy's a George Jefferson. This is effortless, my 10,000 hours in. All my youngest working jobs, life promising. I play my part, all my life I carry loads like a damn shopping cart. Back pain never break, cause life will rip you right apart. Had a witty curry bar, I ain't think that shit was smart. You take 30, reword it and make your life stop. Infatuated with Chicago like a damn white sock. It was Cali in the 90s with promotion by Pac. Icons turning to deadly weapons, climbing pop charts, taking lives like a mass shooting. Album drop, I wanna hit, everything moving. I love you hip hop, but now I see the influence. For all the good you did, erased it with some gangster music. And I'm addicted, love 808s behind drum that's all hitting in the hi-hat, snare, the clap and repetition. Yeah, nuts.
I thought that was a solid, tough verse from Nux Young. I thought lyrically it was kind of chill early on. He wasn't doing anything kind of like really super interesting. The flow was dope, the delivery is dope, clarity good. Just kind of just chill on the rhyme, you know. And then as it closed out, I thought it started to get stronger content wise. I liked it. I would just say, you know, it wasn't last month for me, clearly. And I feel like, you know, just pushing that pen a little harder. But he definitely did some shit in there I liked a lot.
Yeah, it was a solid verse. You said it was solid.
Word. All right. Next up. Keys.
Yo, never forget like 9/11. Whole platform push the 30 till I proved it won't. An urban legend. Bigfoot, 4K, Bloody Mary, last shards with chupacabra teeth marks. These the bars that Bull Connor be charged up before the peace march. King, know your history. Look through the lens differently. Suit to swing their sticks like they conducting Mozart symphonies. Percussion go bang, bang, bang. Drums coordinate. Fake news say speech ain't flame. Get your sources straight. Dallas spray I can't maintain. Well, I ignore the hate. Cubans from my neck don't hang. But check the mortgage rate. Views on Zillow turn 360. You should tour the place. Who cares if there's a little hair? I'll still beat tortoise race. Hey, that's real living Instagram model business plans. Spick and span, clean, get away from the hip. Pick a hand, don't know what you got till it's gone. They get you Jimmy Jam, cause I slide like panel doors in a soccer mom's minivan. Skirt, that flank steak, beef the knees a rarity, but never cowtail, more cowbell. Now, speech the remedy, like papoose, see, that's black love. Never fit in, Orenthal with a black glove. Dubs try this rage pure like Lake Minnetonka. Insert generic metaphor bars like really stop it. Now check the wordplay. Course Spankins as a young and real pressure. Preparing kids with drills for an active gunman. No stuntman, make sure that growth ain't stunted. It's nothing. If he dies rapidly. Dolph Lundgren, double dipping at the function with broken chips and dirty fingernails. Every stroke will settle in her stomach like it's ginger ale. Pick a bale of cotton now, set fire till the whole field. Half white, but raisins only going in my oatmeal. Missing grandma eyes that used to capture every moment. Broken parts, chip with paper clips and paper mache molding. Gillette from Finland, living life like it's golden. Pesci's Home Alone toothpicks with 90s arcade tokens. Comatosing. Get your ashy knees lotion. Are you inside or outside? Pick one, you lit in the cold in. And if you catch a cold, pharmaceuticals keep you dosing. Ali Boumaier got you gassed. Broken dope hits. If we caught it early, be a better diagnosis. Approaching from the apocalypse.
Speech.
Speech was snapping, definitely snapping. Lots of lines in there. Shout out to the Zillow rap. We talked that real estate shit. We want to talk. The ginger ale line was crazy. Oh, see, madam. But yo, yeah. Definitely, I like the delivery from Speech that time too. It had a little more oomph to it than sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And allowed his punches to breathe a little bit. I still would like to get a little more breather, a little more oomph on landing these punches and this content. It's such he's another person. I'll have to go back. Not quite the same because you feel like you can get the lyrical dexterity of what he's doing, but I think there's a monotony to the way that Speech raps too, in the same way as Token and Introverse, in a way that causes you to not be impressed upon with some of the content that he's rapping. I think it kind of ends up flowing together. Like, I feel like that happens. And that's saying a lot considering Key Speech was still ranked number 3. You know what I'm saying? So he scored a 27.5. I gave him a 9.5. But I feel like it's some of those punching it through that would put the 10s across the board. You know what I'm saying? And that's the difference maker between that number 3 spot and that number 1 spot for me for Key Speech.
Right. Yeah. He's gotten to 30 before, so he knows what to do to get, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Get back there.
Yeah, definitely. All right. Shout out to Chiefs, put up a record number in the draft.
Bro, hold on now.
A 93 with Key Speech, Pop Burner, and Juan on the squad. Shout out to Cheats for that.
Before I was 21, I was screaming on 31. Trading my knife for a dirty gun, they throwaways. Car motors motivate, we warriors, no Golden State. Hot gun in your face, make your skin exfoliate. Fuck who don't relate. You ain't gotta agree, just don't debate. You owe a fee, and you late, then we up the pay. It's no escape. Round turn the boxes, nigga know the shape. Lotus 38, the wipe his nose like he under 8. Chances I love to take. Poor Chris Hansen, it's 9 too young to date. So with this 40, I'm dirty dancing. My younger days of cold 40 and a sack from Branson. My hunger days, Miss Hattie hate me, had a jack of grandson. I call my gun pretty, my bitch call hers handsome. Every time my shooters an N1, hit your man and what? Bitch
bitch, don't play dumb. If I shoot you pregnant, this ain't play. Come through, you say something. I thought not. I brought plots, cook food in bags. Nigga, fuck a pot, fuck a cop. Pig try to kill me, and he getting shot. Block a block. This for big and pop. Block a block. Echo from the shotty, come a taller down. This how Harlem sound. RVA, we got a problem now. These niggas is NBA, nothing but ass plus they in the way. I blast, I ain't fitness day. This nickel plate, turn your chest plate to a dinner plate. Slugs go in, disintegrate. Don't make me demonstrate. Moving birds, call that featherweight. I don't hesitate, I meditate. Big gun with me, I won't hesitate. Once I flip,
Yes, Pop Burner was cooking. See, if I shoot you pregnant, this ain't play. This dude is crazy. It's like the slick, funny ass lines that he be saying too, man. Like Pop has a real a style, you know what I mean? And he embodies that Harlem slick street talk shit, you know what I'm saying? He does it so well. Yeah, man.
Bar after bar too.
Huh?
So he be giving you bar after bar with it too.
Bar for bar. And I mean, look, he was number 4, right? Jesus, she's three of the top 4. And here we go and see how she's got the 93.
I just want to say, I'm never the one to start this shit, all right? Yo. My girl told me lately I'm difficult to get through to. She noticed I've been drinking a little bit more than usual. I've been going through a lot of shit, like stupid baby mama shit. They tried to give me a record for yelling some DJ drama shit. It's interesting cause it's tension when I'm in Richmond. Niggas been talking foul like they trying to order chicken. I listen to Sneak, this is the week that I crashed my Wrangler. They crashed in the clash against Corey like I'm Topanga. A lot of niggas haters, they can't fuck with the goo. Ain't know the hate was there like toilet paper stuck to a shoe. It's cause we skipped the gimmicks, Olympic lifting, our bar's different. Trey got an off image of thinking he authentic. When last season came on, I warned him not to say more. It's funny how we come at me, but won't say shit to shit. Y'all know who I'm talking about. I told this nigga to watch his mouth, cause jarring turned to sparring. Ain't no rebound if we box them out. Look, I'd rather raise my child than have to raise a gun. But please believe for ops, I keep a stop like I'm trading funds. I could give a fuck about your rep or your amazing run. If you ain't Kel or Rel, it's smoke for you like I saved the blunt. You talk about choppers you ain't got, bro. All that shit is fake. Monkey ass, if the banana clips help fulfill your case. This ain't what I had first you up. I'm glad I'm on for you. This behind the bars, I got more for you. And I ain't talking crip rappers. Won't go throw no dish at you. Called my niggas, told them not to ride out. I'm a dispatcher. Niggas be all friendly when they see me, then talk shit after. Just because I just dapped it don't mean that I won't bitch slap you. But on some real Trey, you fuck with the goo. Keep it real, you know that he wished he was in the group. Yet you thought cause we went from Richmond, they was stuck here with you. We took care of business that weekend, now they loving the crew. Make all that singing about the Drake stop, then maybe we can trade spots. But first we gotta make Trey stop, sounding like Tay-Rock. Pick and pack it, pitting and pack and pitting. All that jibber jabber, that shit is ass if this gas is spitting. Look, I fuck with rapidly. I drive it all the way from home. I sit and chill and mind my business, rhyming, spitting in my zone. I ain't abstract about shit, bitch, I'm direct, cause I'm grown. I flip the Nero, tell these widows, man, leave me the fuck alone, nigga. I just want to say,
yo, it's like once gives you like the Stan verses, like, you know, it's like he literally gives you the concept, the story, you know what I'm saying? Like he's gonna get, like he sets it up before he rhymes. It's such a presentation and a production, and and it's littered with punches all throughout it. That's the cool shit about when he does that. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, yo, I'm just gonna give y'all this story, or I'm just gonna drop names. It's like, I'm gonna drop names, I'm gonna give you this story, I'm gonna put this whole concept together, but I'm gonna punch through every part of the story. And that's what gets it. That's what gets him the numbers that he ends up getting. That's how he ends up with multiple Verse of the Year nominees and all of that. You know, he's got 3 hoodies now. You know, he's in a different realm of the rap. Like he's definitely somebody that you have to think about every month if you're in that cypher. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Wanski, man. He's earning his keep.
The only thing you other rappers spit is your saliva up. This is my return. I'm about to glitch out like it's Cyberpunk. Pass the ball. See what happens when these honkies try to dunk. Keep on taking shots. I swear to God, you finna die drunk. I'll make something out of nothing, how MacGyver does. Out the mud like a fucking pile driver was. Pick any persona, they got to keep the eyes on us. See Spicy, Super Spice, Hunky Killer, he the flies cuz I listen when y'all said I need to get my writings up. Now every time I grab my pen, I have the Midas touch. Deer in the headlights, y'all know my future's bright as fuck. Good luck, go break a leg, I ain't even hanging off the slightest crutch. This for my day ones in the alleys ripping weed. You never catch me slipping, I got the tallies on my feet. Charged up on my head, think I'm Calgary with this heat. Going fucking stupid, it's a Trump rally on the beat. What? After this verse, I better see 30 tallies on the sheet. After this verse, I better see no other rapper challenge me. Demons challenge me. Demons been a match for me. That is not me shit for y'all. Bitch, I came to rapidly. Need a break, I had to stall. Showing up to rapidly. Have my back against the wall, back on my feet. I'm Master B. I got love for all of y'all. Y'all the ones I have to beat. If I loop me on the stage, ain't even reach that for my feet. Gear 5, the sun got Nika. Bitch, I'm a god and I don't even believe it. Almost a dope, I turn you to a tweaker. All of you rappers are pussy. Don't give a damn how you leave it to beaver. Almost a brute as a rookie. I see these rappers, I turn them into reaper. I see these rappers, I treat them as cookies. They roll up and it's getting sweeter. If they won't smoke up, well, look, that's a beacon. Not so much beef, I'll be pissed off, Peter. Crossing the line, I ain't talking Vegeta. I'll blow up the planet, destroy, kill Frieza. That's a lie, I will go just to the beach. Dope is honky coming through the speakers. Art noise for my own t-shirt. Dope is honky coming through the speakers. On the stage, rocking my own t-shirt. Women's.
Yeah, Spicy started out good. He had a couple dope lines. Definitely lost his breath more than lost his verse. Gotta control that breath. Gotta get that breath control under control. Because it definitely will cost you. You know what I'm saying? So that was his return. You know what I mean? He had been off for a while, so you know we want to hold that against you. I'm hoping that we get a stronger Steve Spicy in episode 48. You know he's very capable. So also let's change the delivery up a little bit. I want to see some surprises. You know, I think that we definitely need. I want to see maybe a change in the rhyme structure, the rhyme pattern, a little bit. But overall, keep pushing the pen, and let's come back stronger.
King Arthur, my pen is sword, no Percy. I'm no Odin's son, but I'm more than sure I'm worthy. Cause last time they pissed me off, you know they did me dirty. But shit, it's whatever. This time I score like 30. Hazardous, I'm a savage. Y'all better check your analysis. Say I lack bars in my last verse, man. That shit is miraculous. Like honestly, one said I'm deceptive with my bars. If you disrespect again, I'ma send you home with scars. So Blitz, invest in the clinic. I'm ready to put all these mimics in place. Treating these rappers like bad verses. I promise they get in a race. Will currently hold the throne. I'm coming and taking your place. No disrespect, but I know you fall. If you attempted to run in my pace, you can't compete. Kill the beat, I don't have a heart. Homicide and suicide, I can't sleep, still haven't peaked. I'm climbing up. Columbine House, sending shots. Yo, Baywatch wanna make a movie. No Dwayne, but I'm down to rock. Gun to the way that I'm getting hot. Goddamn, said Van Damme, how I'm kicking ass. Pierce versions, they couldn't last. Meek Mill, I'm the biggest bass. Build a mask till I serve pass. Like X-Men, I'm first class. Far from normal, I feel immortal or paranormal. This a poltergeist. Competition, go see Christ. Look at this game like I thought how I'm getting the top. Climbing the ladder, so cut all the chatter. They come into battle. I'm leading the cattle like Sam, handing out samples. Been the butcher, who won the beef? Free smoke, reach 2 degrees. Fuck the world. Raw dog with SED. skis. You know that I'm nasty, living my life like I'm Gatsby. Talking that shit better at me. I am the future, we going back. Whipping DeLorean, Marty my shooter. You know that he taking cabs. Sandy, you know it's raps. X the way that I'm on the map. Repping the city, 804, where I'm saying that. That's been a fact. I'm inbound. Little boy like Nagasaki. That's overheads, but I'm already knowing that the real got me. Thanks fold like origami. Flip him off, but I ain't Kawhi. Volcanic, but it's ain't wide. It's deeper than rap, so go ahead, you can try and stop me. But I've been a villain. Weezy F, I ain't hit a ceiling. Been sick, need penicillin. MJ, man, I'm really thrilling. Moonwalking through your top 5, top 2, but I ain't 2. I'm working on building an enterprise. Don't be surprised, this is genocide. Pound for pound, there's no contenders. He turn you to an ember. Dama, put you in a blender. Forgive me, Father, I've been a sinner. But y'all know I've been the winner. They can't contest, they can't kick it. This ain't Quest. Talking shit, I've been the best. Arnold, I'm sure to flex. Little bitch.
All right. Kid is set. Still, I think, gotta get a control of his energy. Because it still costs him to lose his breath towards the end and start to rap in a more fatigued manner, having to force the words out at the end. But I thought the verse was doper than the last one. I think there's also like, it's weird, like he seemed to put some of his more lyrically potent stuff in the fast rap, where he was also losing his breath. Like I think he said something like, you know, Back to the Future is like DeLorean. He's like, are we taking caps? Like, you know, if you're thinking like the hat tongue, that line is that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you don't. That needs to be in that straight rap section of your verse. You know what I'm saying? Where we can hear it. I feel like, and it's just different spots in the transitional flows where you either stop, it wasn't rhyming, or you just, you know, just kind of like broke the rhyme structure. So those would be my takeaways. I think the pen could be pushed a little harder. There's some lines we heard before, you know what I'm saying? That, you know, shooting up the Columbine and stuff like that. You gotta weed those things out. But the clarity, the delivery, the confidence, punches in there for sure. The performance. He's a person that stands out. You know what I'm saying? And I think in a cipher, that's your goal number one. How you go about it is one thing, but standing out is the most important piece, and I feel like he definitely does that. So I would say, you know, I probably feel like I was a little generous with the score, but I would say it's just a little more complexity with the rhymes and a little more breath control, and you're at the top of the heap. I mean, right now you're already number 5.
Just use a little bit more control with the verse. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, the energy shifts in the verse a little crazy.
Right.
Yeah, just push the pen harder and just control a little bit more and practice the verse a little bit more. And yeah, the scores will get better.
For sure. Right.
I said, we're the faking fraud. Spot them out. These niggas like roaches. I would stomp you out. Never on plane. I'm extra flying in my head, casting down demons. They dead. I take the bread. Pocket checking on cheese. Give me these, give me those. Find time for the foes. Losing to me, fuck the scores. People thinking they know. Really don't know. Sick shit in my head. Dreams of waking up dead. But it's new life. I stop living trite. Reverse, try to get. Had to go for the win. Heavy weight on your shoulder. Thinking you could take it. I ain't gonna hold ya. We all need somebody to lean on. I ain't Jane Clark. Start move iron. Air it out and cease fire. Check post, re-aim. I'm going higher. Reverse, try to again. Ain't come for the friends. I'm just neutral. Bringing the rid that'll move you. I embody the essence of guessing. They ain't know what I was getting off for. How I was hitting y'all. Thought I was a small fry, big fish. Came back still eating y'all. Transgress with We all wrong to somebody, we all strong. God bodied my label, Simone the Great. Can't pay attention to the back chatter. You don't like me, I'll backslap you. Yeah, chicks will run up, they won't do shit till money falling from the sky. No surprise how I move. Did I do what I do? Makes money move, dance step, I'm a groove. Vibe by myself, I don't need extras, I'm the entree. Main plate, sides, and dessert too. Bringing the real to the table. Raw skill, good people to bring truth in the light. Kicking in doors that ain't right. Picking up fights, casting them down. Principalities up, wanna be faking and fraud. I spot them out. Knowing the look in their eyes, they mad. I'm not surprised. I'm God's plan, got a purpose and I work it. Resetting my state of mind, my purpose ain't for purchase. I'm too true when I spread love. Some in the rock on my back, some in the red in the town and attack. Be with them. BC shoot, cream hit him. And I'm back, brown, beauty, black and on tracks. They wanted me back, just with the snap. Came back and I gave out a crack. Renaissance, yeah, that's why I'm at. Album out 23, better pop it like crack. Rap elite, salute to that. I said.
All right. So with Simone, it's not my favorite Simone verse, but I thought it had dope spots, and I love Simone's unorthodox way of how she puts her rhymes together. But in this instance, I felt like it was a little too loose. Like it just kind of got a little all over the place at times. But it's like there's still like he strings you back in and it has this content in there. But I didn't feel like there was as potent of content, and I felt like the rhyme structure was a little too loose. But so I probably would have actually dropped the score like either a half a point or a point from where I scored it in hindsight, to be 100% honest. Which would have put me closer to, well, it would have put me around where Brand scored. You scored it a 7. What would you feel about it?
Like you said, it needs to tighten up the lyrical content. Can step up a little bit. But as always, her like projection and stage presence is like makes her noticeable.
Right.
When she's on the stage, like you said, how she draws you back in, like she makes you kind of keep listening to what she's, to what she's saying. So she just needs to say something
that's gonna right. No, 100. I agree 100%.
That's gonna get them reactions. That's
I feel like we got the rusty version of what Simone does because she hasn't been doing it. That's what I felt like. I felt like with Simone season 4, we had Simone almost, I think, every month, right? And as the months went on, she just continually got better.
Mm-hmm.
And you started to see that each month until
she had a crazy moment one time.
Yeah, with the cross. She went crazy. She was the first 29.5. She was the very first person to score as high as 29.5. That's crazy. So there's definitely the potential there. It's just, I feel like once again, just a little rusty, not being in the mix. And I feel like it for her, it does. She's still at that stage where it requires that consistent focus. So let's get back in. I know she's not in for this month. I hope she gets back for episode 29. I know she's been focused on battle rap, so that changes the writing a little bit, and that may have something to do with it as well.
Yeah, I'm the brightest silver lining. I'm the brightest silver lining. Don't make me take my light back. As I gravel through the subconscious, a state of being honest, broken promises to myself, but keep it rocking. Go gadget, horsepower, non-stopping, slow-mo magic. Cause old folks jacket. Get your hand out my pocket, watching the three-eyed bastard, Ogun mental assassin. The feathered dragon hosting as a phoenix, it's a hazard. Hazmat, rolling up some fire full of has-beens. Wool-covered wolves still trying to take my ideas. Health is wealth, but you sacrifice with blood and plasma. I can't tell you how to walk, just listen to my stanza. Turntables like Yeshua, go off the wall for the record. Blending thriller, don't let the transition scare you. Done been in survival mode more than half my life. Appetite on malachite, eat your cabbage with oppas bite. Even though they ill, you men ate the light I bear. So let me make this crystal quartz clear. Come to me with a heart of stone and I'll cave your chest in. I'm a raw digger building my imperial pyramid. Truly started from the bottom, then I saw rock hit ahead. Teaching you the blueprint like Eddie Griffin. Door to the mind's open, this the philosopher's stone. You got the Midas touch, but your oars rust. Can't bend or mold, shriveled hands looking old. Nose goes, wandering sticks close to resurrect these deadly hollows. JK, we're keeping it rolling with the magical mind tricks. Protected by mother's love, yet as crazy as Bellatrix. And that's a lady of rage token. Leave your brain tarnished. Kept the tech tight like Madam V with the harness. Shutting down behemoths with solar power. Past the zenith, most aren't even keen with. Angel work through demon plans. How they seen it, believe it. My astral ain't the only projection you gotta worry about. Get you some protection before I blow this candle blacking out. Soon as I think it, I have your spirit desecrated. Snap you out of infinity, leave you decimated. It won't need to tote the iron, build the twister. Right hand red, bodies hit the floor and now I'm caught. Red hand dead, took my light back and now my piece is enlightening. I'm gone. I said I took my light back and now my piece is enlightening. I'm gone.
Pharaoh, yeah, Heart of Stone, cave your chest in. What did he say? My astral ain't the only projection you gotta worry about. I like that. One thing I was telling Pharaoh in the chat about what he can do, I think it's about rhyme structure for him and setting up some of the heavier content rhymes or bars that he has in ways that they can be heard. I think it's still a similar situation where the way that he raps is kind of like, it's almost spoken wordish still. It now has more of a rap element to it. It got more conviction to it, but it's still like kind of snakish. Like it's like a which is dope. But when you want that impact, he's gonna have to like there comes times where some of the lines get mumbled out and they're not as clear. But two, it's just a matter of like really delivering some of these lines. So he's got potent content. It's just kind of separating it and delivering it in a way that can be heard and impactful, and it doesn't run together. Because I do feel like a lot of his content runs together. What do you feel?
I feel like I don't know if it sounded like he was kind of like running out of breath at some points.
Yep.
But he has some dope content for sure. Yeah, I guess it's just like finding a way of making it hit harder. Like you said, some of it runs together, but it was a dope verse. I just feel like just a little bit more clarity, a little bit more space in the bars, and just making it so like, you know, we can understand the content, so the bars hit harder for the the casual listener. You know what I'm saying?
100%. Because a lot of his content and a lot of his references are kind of obscure.
Yeah, like deep cuts. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know type shit.
Right. So when you do that, you definitely have to double down on delivering, because sometimes even if someone doesn't get what it is you're talking about, the context of how you delivered it and set it up, they can like feel it or react to it off of that. I've seen it happen a million times, especially in ciphers and in battle rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's some shit just sound hard. It's like, yo, you know what I'm saying? And I think sometimes you can get those, you know, and then the people that really get it, when you land it like that, it's like they go crazy. So everybody that didn't get it are like, well, shit, I missed something.
Right.
And you can start, you know, it's like an explosion going off beside you, like shit. That's a reaction in itself, because you seeing people moving around, looking around, like, oh shit, he's snapping. I ain't catch that, but I'm gonna catch the next one. So they're listening for your next line. You know what I'm saying? So that's what you got to do, man. You gotta make sure people are hearing you. All right.
Yo, yo.
Desire, the definition of this rapper lead is every word I speak. Check the meaning of the temperature, I'm right beside the heat. I'm a star before y'all ass, and I'm not talking about astrology. Rap queen of the foyer on the come up from a prodigy. Don't murder, but I swear I'm finna kill this cipher audibly. Say you better crazy, not a question, the audacity. Lies I hear outrageous, man, you owe me an apology. Drip on me so heavy, I just mimic how tsunamis be. Walk outside my hood, they finna recognize across the street. Don't correlate to no one, I'm my own lane, y'all be driving in it. Monkey see the monkey do, y'all just like George the pun is in it. If I'm a song or wrote by Neo, got my own thing independent. Make my bed like iron conversation, cage it down in minutes. I'm a flame up in the forest, getting bigger, universal. Been on stage and doing shows before I learned to draw a circle. Swear the same people that spell battle in my comment section. Those the same people that ignore me in my mild depression. I say humble, I forgive, but I keep them out my direction. Rappers high heel, I gotta kill them off with con aggression. Don't care about no balance, if it's rapping, then it's my election. Winner take it all, I'm like detergent, I just wash this mic. Spitting like a newborn baby, crying in the darkest night. People turn like lames, they getting jealous, man, it's out of spite. Try to pull me back with strings, I told them haters I'm a kite. You can have your glasses on, or still finna be out of sight. 6 feet with these verses, y'all 412, man, y'all, it's not my height. I just put my gun on airplane mode and now I'm taking flight. Be rapping what I see, don't you tell me rap for real. Cause if you feel a bottle of water, then you know it's finna spill. I don't even need rich problems just to know I am successful. I do shows all in my city and then yours I'm disrespectful. Touch a rap up in your face and then I'm saying Merry Christmas. Yeah, I'm bolder than a font on Google Docs, not interdistant. Said what I said with no slips, don't need permission. Yeah, I'm bolder than the outside of the pillow where the breeze at. Just shut this down like shutting doors, don't ask me where the keys at. Been prepping like a mill exchange, the orders up, believe that, yeah.
All right. All right, so look, this is one of those situations where in the building, we could not hear you like we could hear you now that the audio is mixed and mastered, right? So like that was the main issue and takeaway from Keziah's performance in the building was vocal projection. I think part of that had to do with you starting early before the beat came in. I think that kind of took a little energy out of you. So it seemed like listening to it now, I could tell you kind of like were labored more earlier in your verse than you probably needed to be, because your flow pattern is nonstop, so you don't give yourself any space to breathe anyway. And I think that also plays a part. So what I would suggest is definitely give yourself a little bit more space to breathe. And you know, if you're gonna jump in on a joint like that early, make it count. I didn't feel like that was necessary. There were some one-liners in there that I liked, you know, the draw a circle joint. In your town, I'm disrespectful. There's a couple lines in there that I really like. But overall, I would definitely want you to push the pen harder. Some more clever lines, just you know, kind of challenge yourself. You know, I'm not sure who you listen to for lyrical content, but definitely do some more breaking down of what it is that makes you know, these punchlines potent, what makes the wordplay potent, what makes the metaphor come all the way around, right? Instead of it just being a simple simile, right? But I think it was a great first performance. But yeah, that those will be my takeaways.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just project more. I like I liked her stage presence. You know, like
yeah,
like especially for it being her first time. So yeah, just step up the lyrical content, practice the verse more so that way you feel more comfortable and confident projecting it. You know what I'm saying? The delivery will take you a lot further.
Yeah, and I feel like you held the mic right, but I think you might need to hold it a little closer to get the full to get that full projection from the mic. But yeah, other than that, I look forward to seeing your progression. I love the energy that you bring to the platform. So I'm looking forward to having you around. War Dog.
Yeah. Yo, dog, the type of villain I ain't seen in a long time. Joker with the long Smith and Wesson and the crooked smile. 23, they all getting smoke. I'm cooking curd goat, boiling out the pot. Fuckers finna think I'm kin to cold. Razor sharp, ghost face, methodical genius. I pop at your seniors. Twin Ruger, Serena, and Venus. Nigga, fuck around and down. This feel like Damar Hamlin. Run like Lamar Scramlin. War Dog, I'm barbarian. Vicious is my christening. Ride till the wheels fall off. Shit, these is missionless. With top 5, they not live, I'm killing shit. Underdog, no, not who you dealing with. Teach you how to skin a cat. Aim for the logo, pellet cap. Bars and hooks, bulletproof Teflon. You guessed wrong. For a profit, shoulda get stepped on. Lebanon, I'll beat that bitch with a bat. Barry Bonds, then roll a blunt up. Fucking fatter than Cheetah Chong. Smoke a gym on him. Shaking like Jim. Been warned him, shaking cause the devil been sent for him. Bench warmers, dog. Really not the one you should be fucking with. Wrap him up, toe tag, lot of rappers on my bucket list. John Wick, knife with a pool stick. Ruthless, don't matter who produced it, getting bodied, no seclusion. Fuck is just a stepping stone. Forever my name is etched in stone. Catch him at the crossroads with more thugs than flesh and bone. Chopping heads off, they dead wrong, raise the ante up. Take him out the game early like Andrew Luck. You niggas smut a dime a dozen. I'm David Ruffin, in the discussion. Run up in this bitch, raw dog nigga ain't get the bussy. Give a fuck if he a regular nigga or superhuman. Shit get uglier than Patrick Ewing. Mills provide the viewing, no contest. I strangle a lock and that's general status. One strike, take a 10 of you bastards. Finna be classes to ether. That shit that make your soul burn slow. This that type of shit. The won't gon' go. It's that dry go flow. I'm a different breed, Stop a dog, nigga. Must be make believe. Ain't attack like a killer bee. Better yet, Genovese. Dog me, thick as thieves.
Yo, so like preparation, obviously number one. That's the thing. It's like just make sure you get that verse down, dog. But I love his voice. I love the grittiness of the delivery. Yeah, like the conviction was there, like the believability, like I would say push the pen a little harder, you know what I'm saying? Because he don't gotta say a whole lot to get a reaction. I feel like if he has these key lines and he starts to hit them joints back to back with the way that he delivers, and it's like it's gonna get the desired effect. You know what I'm saying? But definitely got to get that preparation down and just push the pen a little harder. And I think he's could be a threat.
Yeah, he had a hard verse. He just had a lot of stumbles.
Yeah, for sure. Shout out to Team Michael Million. Coming down to our last few here. Balu is in the chat. Balu.
I made these raps get nasty for the smoke like cigarello. A brainiac from Backstreet, never sassy with the metal. If they react, we got heat in the backseat for the devil. I beat the beast like Lashley, but they can't speak on this level. We back shaking like ass cheek. Didn't he say that last week? I can spit that 1,000 times. I'm back strong like Scott Steiner, Frankensteiner, back flipping, old body, new packaging. Make a nigga wanna rap again. Make me go and do the math again. How many verses? Top 10, thought top 20 was a lock-in. Should've had a 30, should've had a hilly chili like T-Bot's friend. 3 eyes, but the left eye was in a scope like scissor. I spit it like waterfall while y'all spit it like drizzle. I made these lines to leave raps from your head like a do-rag. The day you find me siding with the feds, Baloo died. My tech immortal, arm like Gordo, arm like Jax. I'll crack the mortar more than Ronald, pausing all the abs and corners. Let's get active on the black so they expect the omen that won't protect them from it. I rap the rapture coming, put that boom back over trumpet brimstone. Lit the blunt with Flintstone, my soul black and run it so they won't catch me. A little green like Yoda, hold that on the low though. My name shall ring from the mountaintop like Frodo. Sang about the African rain with no Toto. Scheme with the African team but avoid photos. Screaming to the void, screaming to the portals. Demons got me annoyed, I'm about to go Chernobyl. Lord know Baloo is more than mortal, but how you demigod with a semi-auto? Damn, didn't Thor hold his hammer close? Plus these demons on my dick like Amber Rose. Dark fantasy, don't worry, I can handle those. Cause I kick shit dirty like sandal toes. Ja.
That was one of my favorite Baloo verses. I'm not going to say it was his best. I think his season finale was best, but he has some shit in there. The mountaintop like Frodo, he has some shit in there. And I even like the rhyme, the flow and rhyme pattern he ended in. Like the beginning was cool, like it was bouncy, you know what I'm saying? But like the end kind of had like this weird arc to it, but you could hear everything and it had the conviction there. Like I would have liked to hear the whole verse in that pattern right there. You know what I'm saying? Like I do think there was some lazy lines in there from a metaphor standpoint. Like this is waterfall, this versus drizzle, and like little shit like that. Like that, you kind of lose points for that type of shit, especially knowing that you can rhyme better than that. Like you can come up with lines iller than shit like that. And I feel like you're only doing that because you're filling in the rhyme pattern. So it's like color with numbers type shit. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, stick to pushing that pen and keep challenging yourself with the different deliveries. Cause I like the way that last shit, the way that end came in. How do you feel?
Yeah, ain't really much more to say, but yeah, just push the pen a little harder and just give us more moments. And because I like you said, I like the flow, the delivery, the confidence, how he was doing his thing on stage. So
yeah, there was also some stumbling of the words throughout. It was definitely some slipping of the words that weren't coming out clear. So clean that up too. Clean that up, because I think that takes away from your overall momentum of kicking your shit. But yeah, good shit though.
Look, move on up is something to see here. Putting hearts to beat here. Been raising bars and dropping gems like I'm upset with my physique. See, I always rap like I'm the only me here. Now I just rap like it's only me here. I'm comfortable, foot out like I was a breeze. Back in the middle of this mix with some heat. And so it fit, it's lit. I'm the elite without the E shit. You keep it B and compete, you could come eat here. Me, I just been missing this cuisine. Whenever I need to wean off the hollow, I mask up, then kill it quick and disappear again. I've been Michael Myers for 3 years. To be clear, I'm not a gangster.
But what you see can end with any action, so don't act and start a scene here. I'm lifted up butter slopes, but if it go down, I know some folks that's down the slide and be super cold with the ski gear. That's not the piece I bring here, but it's justified if it give my niggas another day like leap years. Yeah, stovetop hot, the flow like rock, but I'm more unique. Took some badass chances with vices, seen highs and lows, but still didn't settle in those because these acid rap show there ain't no perkies or no peaks here. It's just up and up. Shout out the way, made some wonder kids and some what the fuck. Some of us saw the ropes and we was stepping like it's double dutch. Stay clear of such and such, but still made magic while they was debating Gryffindor versus Hufflepuff. So love or hate the game, but the way it made us some hustlers was 50-50. No SSX, but yes, it get tricky. No Ike and Tina with my turn, I am more in Timmy. Cause some ain't see the vision, so the goals I've been speaking to, wishing, looking fishy, getting chippy. Roll a Vicky, green body, orange hair, baby sit me where I'm needing to be. Wandering cosmos to see how far my mind goes. Come back to Tuesdays with verses that's legendary. Shout out the Lord to pick me, R.I.P. Just stuff of legends, give it all of me. I speak in alignment for the stars like astrology. So not getting flowers won't bother me. I keep guarding it. It's off that Mary, my only comp is the God in me. That's too true. Bite all you want, but see the flow too hard to chew through. Bazooka Joe, a rapper bringing tunes too. I'm trying to share the spirit over waves like booze cruises. Pull up anywhere with the click like a boom tube. So fuck your who's who. I'm here clipped up like it's YouTube. And this here's not no deuce. Showed you how to rule in 2 minutes. Tutored you to Desmond Tutu. But fuck it, you too cool, so do you.
Shout out to Ayala. He's the only person that got the same score from all three judges, 8.5 apiece. Crazy lyrical dexterity throughout that, and I love the I love the clarity in his rhyme. I would say, you know, I would actually say it's the complexity of Ayala that makes his shit a little hard to digest probably for the audience, and also makes it a little bit harder for him to get those scores that crack through. And so it's like the top tier scores, I think you're gonna have to create those moments, and the way that he rhymes is kind of like it runs together too. Like you can pick him out because he's rapping it so clear and it's super cool, but it's like it also doesn't give you like it doesn't give you those moments or those feelings of like reaction that and he has the ability for that. I just think he needs to kind of like step back off of it a little bit and like dial in on delivering some of those lines in just a different manner. But yeah, dope performance. And shout out to the MCs that's coming up there injured, bruh. We had 2 people with slings last time. Now we got somebody up on crutches in a cast. You know what I'm saying? Like it just goes to show you the dedication that MCs have to wanting to be on our stage and wanting to perform well, man. So that says a lot about the platform to me. What you think?
Yeah, fire verse, like you said, just give us some more moments. Yeah, I mean, I feel like that joint would have been. I don't know if it would have been a lot better, but I feel like it would have been better if he was like up performing it. You know what I'm saying? Like you,
right.
Would be right. Yeah, I don't know how much that had an effect on his like delivery of certain lines that like making them hit and stick, but still, even with that, got an 8.5. You know what I'm saying? Like the verse was crazy.
Right now, for sure. I definitely agree. That could have had a lot to do with it.
Y'all, hey, I'm gonna spit some
Hey, yeah, we in the front seat in the spaceship. Invader Zim sending me coordinates. I'm talking left, right, up, down, press A. Special move on the beat. No AK, I don't need to take shots from nobody. It's just me and my outer body. Out of space in my veins. Every time I get on the mic, it's asking like, who shot you? It won't me. It's just 23. I'm balling at the top of the key. Just some random shit that I'm saying. I ain't really playing around. The beat foul on me, I ain't really need to make a sound. I hear the rats outside, they trying to take my cheese. I let them do what they please. I'm gonna shoot them at their knees. Bust a cap, I'm on ice. Cooler form, nigga, this shit way too nice. I'm talking Dragon Ball. Hit him with the fusionary Polynesian card. Yu-Gi-Oh! Switching games on me, my game card. Hey, vintage, man. I close my eyes and I create an image, man. I'm just saying, dog. Hey, I hear a woo, that mean I'm on to something. So I'ma give y'all 2. Add the 3 to my name, cause we down 1 player. Nobody to my right, so I'm like a demon slayer. I'm coming out, training on the rock, trying to get my words together. Cause I'm am who y'all not. Just saying, the captain, driving on the road, trying to make something happen. I ain't writing nothing, so hey, I'm still snapping. What happened? Stepping around the mic, cause I don't do that often. I'm thinking about the bars that I'm putting in my coffin. You know, something real random. Team split up, man, we still gonna jam them. Yeah, signals on the board. I don't really know, but I'm still gonna push this crap through this chords. Hey, it's real, damn. I ran out of bars, but it's still cool though. I'm exit 23, you feel me? Hey.
Yo, so you know what? That was a freestyle. But that was a pretty decent freestyle. Still can't critique it.
Was he freestyling the whole time?
I think so. And that's a good question to have to ask.
It's a,
huh?
It's
for a freestyle, that's a good question to have to ask. For a written, that's not a question that you should even want to ask, right?
I guess so.
Right. So for a freestyle, that's what I would want. I would want someone to not be able to tell it's a freestyle. Period. That's the thing.
I feel, yeah. I feel like there was some fully formed thoughts there in the beginning.
Right.
So it really started to trail off at a certain point, and then he announced that he was freestyling at a certain point. So I felt like maybe that's when he started the freestyle.
I can't say. What I will say is, if it, in comparison to other writtens that we've heard from Exit 23, it was not the best lyrical content. It wasn't. We've seen better Exit 23, 100%. And what I would still like from him is more pushing of the pen. Obviously, more preparation. And just give us some more give us some more personality in that, in the performance. I feel like, in the past, and I'm only rating on the past, we gotten some more personality in the rhymes, but not so much this time. We definitely need give us some more personality, some more confidence, lift that vocal tone up a bit, and definitely push your pen a lot harder. We're coming down to the last few here.
Y'all all coming with me?
Yo.
Midnight pillow dreams, silencer is the softness. Bed you lift off it, red on your floor stitch. In other words, the carpet as the evidence of your death. Oh, how it pains for me to see Corpses exhale hateful breath. So I take my gun and clean. It's a beautiful crime scene. Begin to think back in my mind. How can a bullet cut off screams? That's one through your windpipe and one through your spine. For the lives of your life, so you can't walk back in the mind. If Jesse Pinkman did get plastic, put a millio in a basket, fully designed timely demise before pouring in hydrofluoric acid. The DNA analysis microscopically, it's amalgam, it's magic. That's fecal matter for your casket. Damn, I'm breaking bad on these bastards. Roll up the father's rug sheets and pillows and close the trash lid. Can't leave that blood stain on your mattress. You wouldn't mind if I borrowed hydrochloride from the kitchen cabinets. Break up this mop and then I'm bagging it. A couple of touches and a new mattress will make your place look immaculate. The Jackson Pollocks of forensics is abstract a bit with contrast and textures deliberately inapt to fit. As I describe this heinous crime of the impending doom of individuals I need to prune within this multitude, I'm left with no alternatives to detonating in this room. Dismember nearing the limbs of all attendants in a loud kaboom. The sudden burst of energy will kill the whole crowd instantly, like yelling bomb and opening up my vest to show like 10 of these bars full of text, like a SIM card for your memory to set the building off explosively, creating symmetry. So get comfortable in this vicinity and get your hands in the air. Keep it close in proximity so I can blow up, center stage, peep the remedy. I never had to pull out a 9 to end it all with C.
That was crazy. Like the entire cleaning up the scene for forensics, like the way he painted that picture was nuts. The rhyme structure was dope. I like the concept. I think he could have tied the concept a little clearer for the listener to where you fully understood that, you know what I'm saying? But I felt like it was crazy. I love the creativity of it. I love the prop. I think people kind of overdid the being fake scared shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
No.
No?
You can never be too safe.
Oh, God. You guys are killing me, man. The man clearly had plastic on them and cardboard, bro. Like,
you cannot knock people for trying to make sure they safe.
It wasn't.
You know what I'm saying?
Nobody was trying to be safe.
Yes.
Everybody was just being like,
it's the stuff they need to go home to.
Nah, that's a fact. Nah, I thought it was a dope verse. I think, yeah, I just think
he was. I was thinking like, what the fuck is under his jacket the whole time? But at the same time, I feel like he could have got a 0.5 higher for me because his wordplay was fire.
Yeah, man, my man was talking up there. But it
yeah, man.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
Son.
Does he not remind you of Mickey Fan?
Who me?
Yeah, or is it just me? I'm not sure.
Yeah, I can see that. That's
not rap. I just felt like he looked like Mickey Fan.
I think the voice kind of gives a voice and delivery of X too, which is a good compliment. Actually, it's a great compliment. Mickey Fax is a super dope MC. Shout out to Mickey Fax. Shout out to Pendulum Inc.
Hold on. Room check, temperature check. Make sure we still awake in here. Hold on. When I say Shava, y'all say Bruce. Shava. When I say Shava, y'all say Bruce. Shava. Hey. Fuck your producers, back to the basics. I'm shooting these niggas, I only fight cases. Play to play on a day-to-day basis. Don't have amazing. Even if basics I smoke it, I face it. I'm testing these choppers when you test my patience. It's for the bangers all the way up to the masons. Little bitch, I am shower. Cold on fire. Rolling famous, who ever about priors. He to his head, the other was dryer. Let me give a break, like sun tires. Type bitch, I'm back and ready to attack. Trust you don't want Bruce on your back. Don't let me call Jeff Jr. or Senior. Hey. It's my flows I protect. Even if my blood has the asphalt bedecked. It takes a village, is what was said, but we have cops killing kids.
Ain't that child neglect, man? These flows I confect. These flows you deflect. Versus what you select. Does it really connect? Oh, bitch shows we elect. Really care less. I feel safe in my hood. Believe that bitch with a vest. I got my respect. Excuse my transgressions. This ain't a twerk session. We suffering from digression. We were once kings and queens until we became possessions. I could rap on counting money, but you see, I'd rather be counting blessings. You claim you're just a human. I know I am a god. My spirit isn't of this earth. That's why my hair grows to God. It's Shava, not Shiva. In case you read it wrong, I'm trying to make MLKs call me shot. Vernon Jones. Wait, when I say hip, y'all say hop. Hold on, hip. Hey, hip. Wait, when I say hip, hold on, y'all say hop. Hold on. Hey, hop, hold on, hip. Hey, hey, I remember better than I seen in the journey. Don't get it twisted and get your ass punished. If you're the plug, you about to unplug it. How you want beef it? Don't have the budget. I say it's war, that's it in discussion. My niggas a plug, like fuck it, it's nothing. It's Shalva, let's go. Yes, sir. Yes.
All right, so look, so Shav already said in here that he lost his verse. So, number one key, preparation, get your verse down, get it out clear. Also, it's just one thing, y'all stop coming up there with the masks on, and they mess y'all up every time. So yes, kill the masks. Also, one thing I noticed about Shava every performance is, he has a pen that we have not heard yet. And the reason that we haven't heard it is because you overperform. A lot of voice changes and ahs and like moving around and doing like extra things and like even down to the mask and stuff. It's like the production that you're trying to put on overshadows or actually interferes with the rhymes.
I don't really like to be put in a position to where it's like I feel like I'm giving you props just because I finally heard a line that I finally can make out a couple lines that you were saying. Type shit.
Right.
I want to be able to hear the whole shit in its entirety and be able to give you props on what's due throughout your whole verse.
That's 100%. And I feel like, in past, it's like I've seen you had like you tripped on the chords and stuff like that, or the chord to come out, but it's all because you doing a lot. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you ain't gotta do all that. Like I can hear he has a pen. That's the craziest thing. Like I can hear the poetry in his shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, let that be what it is. Rap in your regular voice. Don't even move. Just try not moving a whole lot and doing a whole lot for real one time. Just stand there and kick your rap. I want to hear how you rap because I feel like I haven't really gotten to hear how well you rap because of the theatrics that never seem to go well. That would be my thing for Shopper Bruce. And I think this is the last. Yes, Trey Authentic, last but not least.
Look. Death is in the air, at home, homicide, get a share. This shit is spit is rare, got the belt, fuck it, I don't even care. Don't ever poke the bear, they get more faster. I'm really murking guys, this shit is spray and they y'all scatter. I'm really murking guys, this shit is spray and they y'all scatter. I'm thin and solid, keep it gas, I'm thinking this all matter. And I'm peeping the signs, just trying to fight, being defined deep in the mind. Was taking time to bring them deep in mind. When this shit encrypted, when I hit the sky, I'ma touch the ground because the reach is different. Legends never die, run a marathon, rest in peace to Nipsey. Aiming for perfection, and I got it close range. That's why they yakking so strange. Just getting washed, don't come with no gain. I'm hotter than 4 flames up on the stove, whipping cocaine. They say when you at work, don't let them know you hurt. I'm having no pains. I need to win because my mind race rapidly, overlapping, rapping over beats in the beat. Fatalities, this a fucking 30. You heard me? Don't be fake, cause it gotta be. Ain't no probably, cause any law is probably robbery. Bitch, my name popping. North, south, east, west, ain't no name dropping without the rap elite. And this ain't Compton. Look, I'm about to body shit, cover the politics, so take cover with a chopper. I'm just being conglomerate, and they in tune with the landscaping like it's Monopoly. Cause you get swiped, that's a thief at night, about to practice dominance. I just retired from birds to see I'm like I'm Donovan. They tellin', fuck what you heard, walked out the court with confidence. Look, they tellin' fuck what you heard, walked out the court with confidence. I feel like Plies on the stand with the real testament, and nobody understands when there's ever time. So any moment, let the devil in, and I'm feeling devilish, never arrogant, because the arrogance is giving them arrogant, and I'm getting better with time. So just tell me where the seconds went. Prayers to reverends, teachers, doctors, nurses to help with it. Flowers, intelligence, power tower, over the government. Cowards get suckered it. Fuck this shit, cause I'm a leader, no follower. Up on the beast of demolisher, sleeping at the Ramada top. These niggas stuck in a transmission, just check the parameter. Let me clip it up. 8th win, then I'm giving up cause they down 5. But I don't think my statement made was clear enough, and they sound high. The vision blurry, they was drunk.
Listen, Linda. Listen, Linda. That was freestyle from like more than halfway through. Off the top of the head. Arrogance, giving you arrogant. That was, he said that freestyling. That's freestyling. That's freestyling in a way that you can still score points. Of course, he's not going to get the Trey authentic score that he gets when he writes his raps and has his shit together. But that shit is impressive for a fucking freestyle. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to stand up there and freestyle, you need to be able to do it like that. Because a lot of people in that room couldn't tell that he was freestyling. We just know the nigga's so deadly that that's not your best verse. You know what I'm saying? And it didn't match up to the best verses of the night, right? But it still put him, top 12, not top 10. It put him at 12. He's hurt. He's hot about it. He's hot about it. I've been hearing about it all week. You know what I'm saying? But he's hot about it in a way that he's mad at himself. You know what I'm saying? And that's really what I like to see. That's what I really be wanting to see. You know what I'm saying? Take accountability. You hear what we say in the chat? I'm gonna have it written this time. Devilish face emoji. But still impressive. I don't have a lot to say. Preparation, he knows his preparation is the key. It's Trey Authentic. He's season 5 MVP, 5-time champion. As Illa said, the future king of the mountaintop is very, it seems like it could be inevitable. We don't want to count anybody's chickens before they hatch. But I know the guy's not taking any time off. So we thought he was going to be away for a while, but he's not. So you got to deal with him. You caught him on an off day. And, we'll see what Trey Authentic brings next month. I'm sure he's focused, but everybody should be focused. Episode 47. Episode 48 is Everyone's for the Taking. April 16th. We got 30 MCs locked in. They in the chat talking 24/7. They in there writing the other beats for fun. Interesting. So I'm excited. Get y'all tickets. RVARapidly.com. Appreciate everyone for tapping in tonight. Appreciate you, Ease. Shout out to Name Brand. Shout out to Nicholas F. Shout out to the entire Rapidly staff, the MCs, Tang and Biscuit, Southpaw Battle Coalition, all of that. We're gonna see Kula Von Seal versus Corey Ja, Sound Clash World Title. Winner gets to perform at something in D-Water. Yeah. Any last words, Professor East Leo?
Nah, see y'all next episode, man. Can't wait to hear what the MCs got to this new beat. I can't wait to hear the new beat, actually.
I'm going to send it to you. It's fire. Shout out to Sound Minds.
Word.
IG.
All right. Peace, peace.